the music in the background. So, great shite has happened lately. It's been a while since I've done a little stream. Last night, was it early on? I can't remember exactly when. It's yesterday sometime. I came across a new Barnacle system, which is a lovely find. In fact, if I bring that up now. Still under 100 light years of rope range. More nearer the inner bases, this is slightly off. I was wandering around systems looking for uncharted places, and this system, if I actually zoom out, that's better. Just struck out a bit. Now I'm thinking, but then you see wallop and wallop. These are the right kind of looking planets just from the system map. So along I tootle, and I didn't actually get as far as here, but according to EDSM, I'm reported these are too cold anyway, below the temperatures, and had a lot of help from a couple of other commanders who are typical barnacle hunters like myself. I've got to give a shout out to Commander Grimlanio and Mazlinio, aka same person. It was helping me here. Cass Archer and a few others. We came down here after I found the first few on B1. It's the only viable planet in the system, but also Commander Robbie's been a great help, and I'll get to that in a second. But also pointing out this is probably maybe Barnacle viable. I might take a look around there later this evening. It's beyond the temperatures, but so was the first forest. Now I'll get to that in a minute. I found 3 here in the end last night after the first one, and put that on my thread. Found 3 in all. They were kind of in the red areas. I don't think they actually quite matched up, but they're all in the minus 110 longitude area. I think this is around here, so actually they're not that red. Found 3, scouted around for 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 hours last night with Kaz and a few other people who came along for the ride. We didn't actually find anything. Well, I woke up this morning with a ping from Commander Robbie had popped along, and he'd had some fantastic finds. I'm telling you now, when I woke up, I looked on Discord and there's Mega Barnacle. I'm like, I hadn't even had coffee yet, and what a great find. He found 2 new ones, and they're both around this area. I think it's directly north of where previously I was. I think around here is where the first 2 were found, with the third one, I think that there and there looks like, just guessing, it probably is. But off to the north here, there's another nice large area. He found, I think it's a double 4 meta-alloy barnacle, and then nearby, 20 kilometers away, the mega barnacle. It's different from the others, but it's also a fantastic find. Now let me just flip out to that, because I'm actually here now, parked from yesterday, or no, this morning actually, sorry. Terrain is a bit different now. This is the smallest forest in a way, so Commander Robbie has dubbed this the Barnacle Garden, and quite it is. It's a lovely little place. The terrain is different, as in, rather than being in a flat open wide area, the area is lovely, but this one's picked between 2 sort of opposing canyons. I'll get a better view when I jump up into my ship and look around. Red sky, lovely view, but it's got between these 2 canyons, and there's 9 here. So you've got the central barnacle, which is there. They're all interlinked obviously, but then, and 9 in all, 8 around it, which is the basic template of the middle of all the others, although this is scattered a little differently down to the terrain. Is quite an oblong, almost python ship shaped. Just an observation, is nothing. But they got the weight around there. Every other one, I think this one has 9, the previous 2 I think had 25 and 36. With the first one being the biggest, the second being slightly smaller, but they all had 8 around the central core, and then each one spawned out arms extending outwards. But here there's not really much room. This is a nice variety though, that is different from the others, and not 1 or 2 templates. Maybe we're going to see quite a variety. They do seem to be from the central core expanding out with 8 initial arms, I guess I would call them. 8 appendages coming out, and each of them possibly gains more. Whether this is a development is quite intriguing. The only thing is, we've never seen a barnacle that we found changed to another state. So, but then you got to also take in mind, in the old days we only had the cyclics. These are the all-ripes, which are further out. Now with at least 2 of the systems I know, I'd been on those planets, scouted, I found fume wells there, never seen the barnacles, and then they appeared. That was at the 16171 Hib system. There's another one I came across like that, and I'd been there before, found some stuff, but never saw the barnacles, and then they appeared there. So it kind of suggests a new growth, like possibly they were there right from the original logs when they detected some alloys here growing. They probably were the cyclics, but since they've more woken up more, that was really, what was it, 2.3 I think with the all-ripes? It might have been 2.4. Whenever they built the first Empire-based Pleiades OIT system, Orcus Crag, I think it was 2.4. But the all-ripes have only been around since then, so it kind of suggests new growth, and we've got different developments on larger scales. Maybe they're experimenting with them, trying to perfect the barnacle to better than it was before, take it to a new stage for the more modern era they're now living in. Who knows? I know from reports from Cmdr Robbie and maybe a couple of others have been here, there have been numerous visits by the Thargoids, so since I just logged back on, I might as well see if we can trigger one. It's a lovely little area. And there's a lot of potential on this planet as well. I mean, hell, I found it less than just over 24 hours ago, I'd say. Found one within, well, the first site I landed. Within 2 hours I'd found 3. Didn't find any for a while after that, and then there's another 2 found, and this is literally within a day, so this planet does seem quite a right place. Although with now 5 sites here, including the forests, I don't know how many more there will be. Maybe we've already got them all, but I'm hopeful there's going to be more. There is the barnacle brush. There. Let me jump in and get an overview of the site. It doesn't look like a Tharg he's going to visit. Oh, screw you, Spikies. Let's clear the forest. Clear the forest. Makes it a bit easier. Don't need the material, I've got a load in there, but to see if Thargo comes, no Thargo. Shame. Maybe I'll get some other people here later on, and I'm sure they'll visit. Oh, it's such a narrow place. It's like a police barricade here. Oh god, no, don't get me stuck. Oh shit. Down, boy, down! Right, I've got to get to the other side of the valley, and let's run up the canyon walls. That's probably going to be easier. I wonder if I can do this like this. No. Zoom myself out. Go to... Yes! Pips to engines. Oh, come on! Get used to driving in third person. That's me, barnacle brush. Oh, I've not bound the thing that's bound to hide and show the head up. I need to change that because that's my boost button as well. I did it in the beta and it worked great on the fly around. I do need to do that in the main game, I guess. Okay, I'll do that right now. If I remember where I found those controls. Oh. Must have been in the camera suite. Free camera. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Tab. Changed that to caps lock, I think I did, in beta, and that should do it, because I've got tabs on the boost button. So, let me see. not yet. Get to a nice angle, so I want a nice wide angle to drive at. A bit like that. Hit V to switch back. Hide. No, I need to hide the interface before that. Oh crap! I'll get the hang of it in a second. I think I can do it. Right. About there. Hide the interfaces. That now. Press V and yes, I'm away. Oh yeah, this is a new way to do a bit of planetary exploring and eyeballing the canyons as well. With the ship you can do it in that. I won't steal anymore. I think let's have a quick view over the side from the ship though. I'll do the same with that and give it a test run. Ooh, I don't think I can line that up quite like this or have the controls on. First person again. I do need to go visit the second Barnacle Commander Robbie yet found. There he is. I think he told me it's about 20 kilometers away from here. Let's look at the coordinates. A touch to the north. 106 rather than 104. I think that's northwest of here. You can see why it's called it a Barnacle Garden. It's not quite forest sized. With 9 it's literally a third of the size of the previous 2 forests. But a great name I'd say. Right, now I don't want to do this. Back to V, I should free my camera. I can see probably why it's contained. Maybe it couldn't grow bigger because it's between these 2 cliff faces in a way. That's quite a nice sight, I must say. I mean, I'm looking for that 1 dot or the double dot. And I even came along and I was like, where is it? It's somewhere in this area. And wow, I saw that. I was like, I'd love to find one of these on my own. Can't quite claim full credit or any credit really for the first one. I was there investigating, leading the guys, but they spotted first. We'd have got there in the end, but the second forest and third forest were all unique in a way. That's the lovely part about them. Maybe they adapt to the environment and local conditions. Was looking at this one, you could say it's quite adapted to the local environment. Judging by the terrain, it's, if you look around, it's not ideal. There are nice flat areas. It'll be somewhere I'd say 1 or 2 barnacle, but to find a barnacle forest here, I'd have thought you'd need a vast open area. But that, that's a cheeky little hiding one. Lovely though it is. Right, let's head north and see if we can locate the other northwest, I think. Yeah, altitude's increasing and the minus 106 lead down about 36, so not much. Literally actually more west. Right, landing gear down, let's boost it. No, right there. That. Zoom out. Stop me chaffing. Hide that. V and boost it. Now I can actually use this and get in a good close zoom range. What I did like prefer is something like this. I've got a greater zoom range and more visibility by having the zoom on a full. So what makes it any further barnacles visible is it can do it by eye without this. As west and that's this general direction. I'd better check the coordinates soon. I must be near the area. Let's have a look. 1055, no, it's further. 1063 I need. So it's not quite. More over that away. 325, I'm at 35, I need 3604. So I'll point it there. Flip outside, hide that, and I can fly like this. Not seeing it yet, but well, to judge by territory, probably right there. .36.6, that's too far north. So where is this cheeky little shitbag? It must be that one. I did more south. It's gone far too far north. Number 30, 1069, 106. I've also gone too far. I missed it. Right, if I was a Barnacle, I would have been actually right in this valley. It's got to be literally right below me. That's not it. Where is it? Where is it? I just boost over the terrain. It should be quite visible. I shouldn't have to look at the coordinates. It should stand out. You'd have thought. Well, I'm at 36, no, 06, it's a little more east, and 106.5, a bit more northeast. Why am I not finding it? Hey, someone join me on Discord. If we go tab who we have. Sunset Chaser, good evening. Right, I'm going to have to look at these coordinates to find this little sod. I don't know where it is. Right, 36.0.1063. Not 36.0.106, a bit more. Just straight below me west. This cheeky one is hiding. 270 years west, where are you? It should be right there. 106.385, a little way. There it is! Oh god, how did I not see it? There's a tricky one here, maybe not. I didn't see it. Now I do though. Maybe the Thargy will come when I scan this, because I do want to pick up the nav markers. I've got all those. Geez, a couple of other places I still need to revisit with others finding the barnacles I haven't picked up the targets for. That other one in the wedgehead though, I'm not going to be out there for a while. Right, 5 barnacles here. That is beyond the limit, but considering what I've seen of the planet, there's many canyons. After this, I'll do a long stream. I'll search later on and bring you any results to find, but I've good hopes there could be another 2 or 3 sites on this planet quite easily. Whether there could be actually be one forest on the planet would be nice, but the fact that we only have 3, it seems they're very rare, probably 1 per system at the best, or 1 in half a dozen systems at the best. One thing Cmdr Robbie has noted though, Mercury has been present on all 3. even from the first two. That was coincidental almost, but maybe that's quite uncommon because they are a rare element. I'd have to run through the material list and see what proportion actually do have mercury. It could become a factor, so with forests, who knows? Something to keep an eye on. Oh, I haven't scanned him, have I? No. Five targets, lovely. And got a 4 metal alloy. Still haven't found that 5 metal alloy double. I'd like to have another search here. That's what I want to find. A 5. If I got one of each time, it would be lovely. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with these metal alloys either. I suppose I'm going to either have to feed the Barnacle, feed the Thargo, or send them to a station. Actually, when I noted the Star Force updates, someone had been attacked again. There's only one on the list, I remember seeing. I think folk were discussing, is it player-owned? They've got their own little proxy war. I decided I'll probably feed it to the Thargoids, that are more deserving. In fact, there is an experiment I wanted to do. But I'll need these amount of meta-alloys along with a hyperdiction of at least 3. I've had a 4 before, but you see, if you feed a Thargoid, it can summon another, and then nothing further, they just eat. But if you get multiple Thargoids at once, and that only really occurs when you get a hyperdiction, what if you feed them? Well, could they each summon one more? So, for example, if I've got in hyperdicted by 4, I've dumped out at least 5 each for them, so 20 meta-alloys. Could I summon another 4? I hope to try that given the opportunity, but that's really up to the Thargoids to come visit. I'll get a quick orbital view of this place, and let's see how they look on the terrain with the nav markers. Landing gears up here. To do is roughly for a planet like this, 100 kilometers up is ideal. With the asp as well, top the view gives a lovely view. You can see the nav markers and positions of the barnacles in relevance to the site. So these two are pretty close to each other, 20 kilometers from what I hear. So the forest, I want to see if the forest site stands out. Because most, the barnacle there I think would stand out, the double barnacle. But most forests on the first two, the terrain is hidden almost. You wouldn't really suspect to look there, the colouring, so it would be interesting to see what this one does look like. Well, that's high enough, I'd say. Actually, that's pretty damn close, that's well close. And that kind of is in the area. Show me the targets. Some in super cruise, like there's one. And that would be the forest site too, right on that canyon. So this area kind of stands out, but I might have been making some mistakes on my previous looking around where I have found the main barnacle, but then presuming there would only be one in that site. The other day we did find one, I think it was about 20 kilometers off as well, so it was outside SRV wave scanner range, but quite possible they are in pairs within a similar area, so one thing note to self, I will be when I dive in and find one, exploring the rest of the canyons just to be sure. I mean, that's quite a large site really. If that was a single barnacle, that would seem bigger. I would have thought there might be one there, but maybe with the forest, that could be it. Maybe I should drop down to there and have a look around as well, though. Some lovely canyons on this planet, although you can't see them all. Most of the red areas we did look around last night, if I bring that up. In fact, I should look to the position of this on the surface map, because I don't think these red areas are relevant. We searched a lot of those last night and didn't find any. And considering the first ones were quite bland areas, I think here, and there, followed by that and there. I think that's where I am with the forest, yeah. So the colouring on the surface map's not relevant, but the colouring on when you're looking down, I guess, is. Anyway, that's a look at the forest. Let's jump down there just on the off chance it does come back, and I'll leave it there and see who's about for further scouting. That's not the one, it's the other one. There it was. Right where the yellow dot is. I know my canyons. I've only just visited it. Local knowledge, I guess. In fact, it's not even a wide open area. If I would have gone there, if I was a barnacle, maybe thinking up there, but there, it's like, that's a tight canyon. Very good eyeballing, Cmdr Robbie. There's one I probably would have missed, to be honest. Makes me wonder how many more we might have missed. But I guess the best way, when we find one, call it out, get everyone eyeballing there on a barnacle gosh, and hell, we all get there, checking in different places, they're going to show up. It's amazing how many barnacle systems have been showing up really in the last couple of weeks as well. Don't know if they were just always there, or did they only appear because the ongoing Thargoid situation. Thinking maybe they're setting up supply bases in a way. If they're moving further out of the shell, they might need supply lines, and these kind of are in the area. Well, I mean, there's a wall of spikes. There's a barricade. Becoming a third person is not so easy. Lovely place. Hopefully we're going to find more of these forests as we find new systems and probably more variety. Now with 3.0 coming, and so far we've seen every type of Thargoid visit that we have in game at the current time. We've had Medusa, Cyclops, what's the other ones called? Basilisks, that was them, the second ones. So makes me wonder, are we going to see any scouts ever visit these in 3.0? Are we going to maybe see a giant mothership come down, something we haven't seen? They all come to the Barnacles, it might be a good place to hang out. No Thargies? No. Doesn't look like it anyway. If you haven't seen, check out Cmdr Robbie on YouTube. He's got a lovely video. Also, he's got it on my right Barnacle thread. So if you want to see the visits there, it's definitely worth checking out. He was a man to find it, and also with the first visit. So subscribe to him, give him a few views, and I'll see you when we find something more interesting. And I don't think we'll find anything more with the next interesting, not more interesting, unless we find another forest that's bigger. It'll be quite a while. What a lovely place this is.